Ever stop to think what really goes into the price of your morning coffee? It's way more than just beans. We're talking global trade, politics, even the weather. Today, we're doing a deep dive into what's happening right now in the coffee market. There are some big price surges and maybe a kind of new order emerging. We're basing this directly on the sources you gave us.
Yeah, it's definitely a dynamic situation. The market's moving up strongly overall, but there are some really interesting details, even contradictions when you look closer. Things are shifting.
Okay, let's get straight into those numbers then. The sources show a big jump on the international exchanges around August 9th, 2025. So, robusta futures in London for September delivery, they hit $3,561 per ton.
Right.
And Arabica in New York, also for September, reached 309.35 US cents per pound.
And here's where it gets, well, complicated. That Arabica price, 309.35 cents, that's way up from August 2024 when it was about 236 cents.
Okay, a big jump for Arabica.
But Robusta.
Yeah.
Even with that recent spike to $3,561, it's actually down quite a bit from August 2024. Back then, September futures were over $4,400.
Huh. So Arabica's up year on year, Robusta's down. Why the difference? What's going on under the hood?
Well, let's start with the geopolitics. A major factor is the lack of new contracts between the U.S. and Brazil.
Why's that?
It seems to stem from this ongoing 50% U.S. tariff on Brazilian agricultural goods. That includes coffee.
50%? Wow.
Yeah. It basically prices Brazilian coffee out for many U.S. buyers. So they have to look elsewhere. And that really shakes up the global supply lines.
Okay, that explains some of the demand shift. What about the actual coffee supply? Is there less around?
Definitely seeing signs of tightening there. Brazil's exports of unroasted beans for July, they dropped 20.4% compared to last July.
20%, that's significant.
It is. And look at the ICE-certified Arabica stocks.
Yeah.
These are the beans physically waiting in warehouses ready for delivery against futures contracts.
Right.
They're at a 14.5-month low, only about 738,000 bags left. That's really low, signaling real scarcity for that specific type of stock.
So it's not just the physical beans dictating price. There are financial factors too, right? Currencies, speculation.
Absolutely. The Brazilian real has been strong. When their currency is strong, it makes their coffee more expensive in dollar terms.
Less appealing for buyers and maybe less incentive for Brazilian farmers to sell right now.
Exactly. It sort of constricts supply hitting the global market. And at the same time, you've got speculators coming back into coffee.
Why now?
Well, there's a lot of expectation that the U.S. Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates significantly.
Ah, okay.
So if returns on, say, for things like bonds go down, investors look for potentially higher returns elsewhere. Commodities like coffee become more attractive.
Right.